Rubbish.
Ezekiel 1. 4-5. And I looked, and, behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding itself, and a brightness was about it, and out of the midst thereof as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire. Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man.
Visitors from other planets.
No.
There's never a mention in the Bible of
Absolutely
someone
not.
coming from another planet.
Mm-hmm.
So they're from somewhere else, and we know where if we read the Bible.
That's exactly right. God does an amazing job to anybody that will pay attention.
You can change it around and it will be a new story. Then it will be a new story. And if you focus your eyes on the dark part, you will be able to draw the images out to tell that story. we're dealing with this type of entity and has all of this stuff all around the world. I will go around and show some of this now. You can see the other little head inside of here. We're going to break all of this down because what these do is they tell a story through the whole thing here. Say it's not just random. They have an actual story they mark out, and they don't believe that we're intelligent enough to figure it out or whatever their system is. They have all of the world's governments under the control, all of them. Now let's break this down some more and go into this. First, I'm going to show some more corroboration around the world that this is what they show him as. They show this has been going on since the beginning of time. It's all over all the ancient hieroglyphs and everything. It shows like the Mayan calendar was not made just by the Mayans. It was made by this character. And the name that they call it a lot is it, literally. Try to go your day without saying the word it. That's what they call it. And here he is right here. They show him as a clown coming down with a V for the fifth age. This is him unlocking doors going in and out of people. This is an Akhenaten hieroglyph. I've broken these down all around the world. And it shows him making these masks. I've showed this guy actually that he's been part of the demon possession for a lot of the killings around the world. He likes to terrorize people. And this may seem crazy, but this is the way that this works a lot. He's tearing his soul. He's tearing his soul itself. He's trying to split his soul so nobody can catch him. So it's literally just like the Voldemort thing in Harry Potter. See, he makes masks. From terrorizing and murder, he can split his own soul. The terror tears your soul during murder. I said I'm going to tell all the truths. This is what that truth is. Right there. Perfect. And he's seen as an alien. He's shown a lot of that Stephen King character of it. We can probably rest assured that Stephen was touched by this thing, however it possesses most of the world. And he wrote about it. Here is the alien head they show all around, right here. And you can see the man staring at it. And they steal the soul, and they put something inside of him. Is the devil, and he's coming down to break the old world order. But the thing is that he is the old world order. So they show him basically having to destroy his own self and destroy his own old world order that has been used to trick everybody away from grace. And even it shows some demon possession in here. See the little guy right in there? The tear. The Mayan calendar shows that these are the tears. Is the little tiny demons that are interwoven into the DNA. And it's shown right here. See? I'm going to go in a little more intricate into this. Now they show this all over. I'm not going to go through all the cooperation. They show this on their Illuminati card games. Here is the meteor strike coming, like the pyramid to the capstone coming down, which represents that guy coming. And they also show it basically over in London. This is exactly what the Buckingham Palace is designed as with its parks. Here's the bull coming. Here's the V for the fifth age. Here he is shown right here with like a hat on. He's like Santa Claus. Probably who he represents also. And he has the cornerstone, but it's going to crash into him at the same time. And they showed at the same time they're going to have a nuclear events going on around the world to cover everything up. I will go into that more over there. We're going to go into a little bit deeper here and show some of these and show how they do this. So now we can see that whatever alien or spiritual types of things there are, they show them right here built into their cities. And now I'm going to show how they do this. What they do is they do a picture on top of a picture, then another picture, and they keep building that way.
Called the Book of the Cave of Treasures. It tells of fallen angels and the bastard children called Nephilim. God destroyed the Nephilim's bodies and doomed them to wander the earth in an invisible dimension, and they are still terrifying men. In our modern paradigm, they are known as demon spirits. The word, demon, is from the Greek language and means knowledge. The demon knowledge is greater than man's. The Bible tells of their creation in Genesis chapter 6, and they were the cause of the destruction of life on earth. The Apocrypha and early Jewish writings expound on these evil spirits. The Book of Enoch tells of their giant stature and how they manipulated the genetics of man and animals, in every imaginable way. In other words, no stone was left unturned, in their evil experiments.
The answer to all this and the clue to this cosmic riddle may be found in the ancient book of Genesis. And back there in chapter 6, we are told of a very amazing and bizarre event. The sons of God saw the daughters of men and saw that they were beautiful, and they lusted after them. And then we read they married them and sired children from them. For the past 1500 years, most scholars, including evangelical scholars, have interpreted the sons of God as the good sons of Seth, and the daughters of men as the wicked daughters of Cain. They've adopted that interpretation because the other one is so bizarre and outlandish. The ancient interpretation, and in my opinion the correct one, is that the sons of God were demonic beings or fallen angels, and that they came down to earth, they lusted after the daughters of men, they married them, and produced this amazing progeny, this hybrid progeny of the Nephilim. And the very word Nephilim does not mean giants. It comes from the root Nephal, fallen ones. The early Christian fathers in the first 4 centuries, men like Irenaeus, Tertullian, Ambrose, for 400 years they knew no other interpretation except that the sons of God were angelic beings. Josephus, the cosmopolitan Jewish historian, says the same thing.
Many of the artifacts that they've left us resemble what we would call today a modern-day gray alien. Large bulbous head, large eyes, spindly limbs, very thin bodies.
These beings are demonic, not aliens from another planet. They live here in an invisible dimension, sentenced by God.